Yo, what's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy King Reporter, bro. In this video, guys, I'm gonna bring you guys. We're gonna talk about Infinite Warfare and like the thoughts and reactions behind it. You know, like what's going on so far. Now we know in Infinite Warfare they're bringing out Call of Duty 4 Remastered, right? So they're gonna bring out the Call of Duty 4 Remastered, and you know, a lot of people saying, oh, you know, all we want is Call of Duty 4. You know, all we want is Call of Duty 4. You know, what about, like, you know, my thoughts is, what about Infinite Warfare? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a lot of people didn't like Advanced Warfare. A lot of people hated Advanced Warfare. A lot of people didn't like Black Ops 3. They hated Black Ops 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not, to them, that's not Call of Duty. You know? And with that being said, you know, let's talk about why they brought out Advanced Warfare. You know, why they did what they did with, why they did with what they did with like Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare, and Black Ops 3. Why they brought those games out? Why those games even exist to this day? Those games is out because people wanted a change. People wanted, you know, a game like Titanfall, something like, you know, you could jump around, you robots, stuff like blah blah blah. You know, that type of game. Because Titanfall only came out for Xbox 360, you know, Xbox One and PC. It didn't come out for PS4. And the people was like, oh, you know, Titanfall 2 gonna come out for PC. Oh, you know, that's what we're gonna get, blah blah blah. You know, they were stressing that game. Titanfall only lasts 2 weeks, and then people stop playing it. The game literally lasts like 2 weeks, and people stop playing that game. People didn't keep playing that game. That game wasn't hype, you know. And then, you know, people was like, you know, Call of Duty, you need change. You need change from the being just regular, you know, regular Call of Duty, or nobody gonna buy the game, you know. That's what everybody was saying. Nobody gonna buy Call of Duty if it don't have, you know, change, need make it more like Titanfall, blah blah blah, you know, stuff like that. And so they changed. You know, they listen to what y'all say, they changed. And now people want to change back. People don't want this type of gameplay anymore. They want to go back to old Call of Duty, right? Okay, that's fine. You know, that's what I want to. I want to go back to old Call of Duty. I was always a fan of, you know, the original one. You can't play NBA 2K and ask for football. It just don't work like that. NBA 2K always gonna be about basketball. It's plain simple. It's always gonna be about that. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna change small things into the game to make the game better. That's how Call of Duty was. You know, people complain about that. You know, they didn't like that. And so, you know, what came to my attention was with Infinite Warfare, people like, oh, you know, I don't want Call 4 Remastered. You know, I'd rather, you know, I mean, I don't want Infinite Warfare. I want to just play the Call 4 Remastered. Which is fine, you know. I mean, you paying $79 for a old game, but that's fine. That's something I'm doing the same thing. I'm in the same boat as you, you know. I'm in the same boat as you. So, you know, we all gonna be doing that. The thing I'm stressing is, damn, that man won't die. The thing I'm stressing is, the people that saying they want Call 4 now, Call 4 Remastered. A lot of people didn't play Call 4 Remastered. I mean, original Call of Duty 4. A lot of people didn't play that game. A lot of people didn't know that about Call of Duty 4. You know, I played all the Call of Duties that came out. I played the World War II ones. You know, I liked those. You know, those games were lit back then. You know, they brought Call 4. People really didn't know too much about it. You know, they heard about it. I mean, people got the game, they played it, and they were, oh, so, you know, this game lit. You know, Call of Duty was small back in the day. It was real small, real small community. And people played Call of Duty 4 and they liked it. And then Modern Warfare 2 came out, and the people liked that. You know, people liked Modern Warfare 2. And that's when Call of Duty got big. Call of Duty got real big. And so, then, you know, and then so, the thing I'm looking at, the people that want it, you know, they don't even know how Call of Duty 4 was. It was way different than Modern Warfare 2, you know? Call of Duty 4 was all about skills. You can't run around with perks and attachments and expect to, you know, be nice. Nah, all the weapons were the same. All the weapons were the exact same. And if you didn't have skill, you wasn't winning. That's plain simple. If you didn't have skills, you're not winning the game, you know? That's how it was. And that's how Call of Duty is supposed to be. That's how Call of Duty is supposed to be. If you didn't have skills, you're not winning the game. You shouldn't be able to come in the game and noob somebody, kill somebody, or come in the game and jump in the air 4 or 5 times and kill somebody. Call of Duty 4, if you kill somebody and they better than you, it's luck. It's plain luck. You know, all the weapons was the same. All the weapons had the same type of firing damage. I mean, you can't, like I said, you really, you ain't gonna really kill nobody in Call 4 that's better than you. And like another thing too, a lot of people didn't like Ghost. Now, in my opinion, Ghost was very similar to Call of Duty 4. real similar. The only thing wrong with Ghost is the next gen consoles came out when Ghost came out. Move it. So people that had Xbox 360 traded up to, some people traded up to PS4 because it's cheaper, and others traded up to Xbox One because they want to stay to they want to stick to their roots. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people didn't get Ghost when this next gen, and when they did get Ghost, they split off. Because remember when next gen first came out, there was expensive, so a lot of people didn't get it. So Call of Duty Ghost didn't have that many people playing it, so it wasn't lit. People expect the game to be lit. But when I was on Xbox 360, that game was, that game was the game to play. Oh, what the fuck is that? That game was the game to play. And so, as what we need to do as a community, we need to say, hey, we need to stick to one thing, stick to one thing, and that's what we need to have, that's what, if we're gonna say we want something like Call of Duty 4, we need to let them know that, because they made Infinite Warfare 2 years ago. Because you can't make a game in 6 months now. That's just impossible. That game, they finished that game. They working on the game for next year or the year after. You know what I'm saying? So we need to tell them what we want, and we need to tell it as a community. As a community, this is what we want. This is what we want change. And as far as Call of Duty, they need to listen to us. They need to say, okay, they need to actually respond to us. Address the issue that's at hand. We want a change. We want to go back to the original roots. And when we get the original roots back, we can't complain about it, because that's what we ask for that now. We mad that we're not getting it. We can't complain when they give us something original. This gonna fucking suck ass. I ain't gonna change my gun. But we can't complain when we get what we want. But it's just not 100% perfect. We need to be happy. Like Call of Duty 4 coming out. The remastered just only got 10 maps. People complain about that. Oh, why I only got 10 maps? Be happy it's coming out. At least be happy it's coming out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we don't have all the maps. All the maps was lit. Just be happy though. You know what I'm saying? We need to address the issue. They need to listen to us. What the fuck? You see what I'm saying? Like, this is too much, bro. This is way too much. Look at that shit, dude. Nigga could come back to life. Dude can have a mini turn on his hand, bro. It ain't Call of Duty, dog. This don't even feel like Call of Duty, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to keep the original, original type game. Look, man, people got turns coming out their hands. So look at this, man. I got to turn out my motherfucking hand, bro. Really? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, bro, watch how I kill this dude, bro. Well, if I would have killed that dude, I have a turn out my hand. People come back to life on this game, bro. This not Call of Duty, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't matter what attachment you have or what perk you have. The reason why you're killing somebody. You know what I'm saying? Dude jumping up on the second floor. Come on now. Come on now. You can't even really drop shot no more. You know what I'm saying? You can't drop shot no more. You can't jump shot no more. That's not Call of Duty, bro. We need to, as a community, we need to say what we want. And they need to, as a developer, they need to address their issues. Address the community, give us what we were asking for. Which they did. They did the first time, but they're not doing it no more. They didn't listen to us after Advanced Warfare. Tell me in the comments below what you guys think. Tell me where you think Call of Duty went wrong at, and what you think they should do differently, or how they should address the community. Tell me the last Call of Duty you like. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Don't forget to subscribe and like for more daily uploads. Upload every day, guys. Hope we see you guys in my next video. I'm out.